Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be talking about the new Doctor Who episode, Rosa. Now sorry, this episode is a little bit late, but you know, it's coming now. Sorry guys. So this was a really great episode, just a really enjoyable episode. I think this was a really important thing to have people educated about. I think there is still a lot of racism that goes on today, so this was a great episode just to have out there to help people and just to celebrate a diverse culture. This episode was incredibly blunt with its subject matter, and I really respected that. I think it treated it exactly how it would have been, and I think that really works to nail home the shock of that situation, which I think is really great. This is a good starting mystery. I like the way it's very mysterious and the way that things are being set up. This is just another example of great writing. This felt like an episode of a show I used to watch called Timeless, where they would go to an historical event and try to make sure the timeline remains as similar as possible. This felt very much inspired by that, yet it had its own Doctor Who twist and more shocking subject matter. So overall, I think this episode really worked to that. And I love the idea of the Doctor just trying to preserve history, which I think is just a fantastic idea for an episode. Yes, it has been used before, but I think this time it was the main focus, and that worked so well. Graham and Yasmin are really turning into great companions. I'm really just loving Graham and Yasmin at the moment. They're just turning into fantastic. Ryan, not so much. I find that his charisma just doesn't quite link up well enough with all of the other guys. But apart from that, I'm really enjoying this TARDIS dynamic. So, I do have to get onto the negatives. A couple of the line deliveries were a little bit off. At one point, Jodie Whittaker said, "Oh, I'm so excited," or something like that, and she just didn't sound excited. And I feel like that line of "I'm so excited" has been used so often, and it got a little bit too educational at points. At the end, it did feel like they were just throwing exposition at us, and it just did not work. Also, the villain doesn't really feel menacing. He doesn't get enough screen time. I think that's a real shame. However, I reckon it's a good possibility that he could show up again, which I'd be excited to see because I'd just like some development on this guy. I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions, and I quite like those questions answered. But I really enjoyed Rosa. Where I put it in the series, I reckon it's not quite as good as the Ghost Monument, but it's definitely better than the pilot episode. All 3 episodes of this series so far have been really good, and this is shaping up to be a fantastic series of Doctor Who. So that was my review of Rosa. Please like, please subscribe. I'm happy to have a chat with anyone in the comments, and thank you for watching.
This is Willany, and if you're not already subscribed to The Nerdy Brit, right, you should be, right? If you're not, you're a loser too.